Getting a credit, criminal, and eviction background check on a potential tenant has never been easier than it is today, thanks to Connect. The following demonstrates the Connect application process from beginning to end. To order a credit and background report, visit the Order Background tab. Enter the applicant's name and email address. Select the party who will pay for the report. You also have the option to enter in the rent amount. Select a property address they are applying for and include any additional notes you would like to send to the applicant. Your applicant will receive an invitation to apply for your rental, complete with a link to the online application where they will order their credit and background to share with you. You will receive a confirmation email once an invite has been sent. Your applicant will receive an email inviting them to apply for your rental. If your applicant is having trouble locating the email in their inbox, please have them check their spam or junk mail folder. You may send additional invite emails if necessary. There is no charge to the party that was selected to pay until the application is completed. To get started, the applicant will click on the provided link in the invitation email that says, "Click here to start." Next, they will create a username and password between 6 and 12 characters and accept the terms of use in order to sign into our secure system. After signing in, the applicant will be brought to the standard application questions where they will provide the following: personal identifying information and contact information including name, date of birth, social security number, current address, phone number, and valid email address. Employment information including employer name, job title, start date, and monthly income. Please note that ISE does not offer income verification. We recommend contacting the employer and requiring recent pay stubs for your file. Current landlord information, including move-in date and landlord's phone number. Please note that ISE does not offer rental verification. When entering dates, the applicant should be sure to use the correct format shown or use the calendar provided to select the dates. If you selected to have the applicant pay the fee, they will now enter their payment information. This will include the credit card number with no dashes or spaces, the credit card security code, and billing address for the card. The security code is a 3-digit code on the back right side of the card, or the 4-digit code on the front of the card if they are using American Express. It is important to note that for security purposes, the billing address and zip code provided must match the billing address for the card they are using. If you have selected to pay for the report yourself, the applicant will not be required to enter payment information. The card you have on file will be charged when the applicant submits a report, and you will receive a receipt in your email inbox. Following payment information, the applicant will be asked to disclose their criminal and eviction history. At the bottom of the page, they will be required to accept the terms of use before clicking Submit to proceed to the next page. If you have added any custom application questions, your applicant will be required to answer these at this point in the application process. All application questions are required. The applicant may type NA or not applicable for questions that do not apply to them. To complete their order, the applicant will be required to answer 4 security questions to authenticate their identity. They will be unable to complete the authentication process for the following reasons: consumer statement or fraud alert on their Experian credit file, security freeze on their Experian credit file, invalid personal information input, name, date of birth, social security, address, answering their security questions incorrectly twice. If the applicant fails the authentication process, you will be notified by email. In most cases, you will still be able to view the instant criminal report and address history report right away, and our investigators will proceed with a background investigation, if possible, with the information given. However, for security purposes, in order to view the applicant's credit report, they must answer their security questions correctly. If the applicant makes 2 failed attempts to answer the questions correctly, they will need to call customer service for assistance. Once the applicant answers their 4 security questions correctly, they will be brought to the user control panel page where they will be given a link to view their credit report. Their credit will be available for 30 days. If approved, this will be the portal your applicant will use to access additional services. When the applicant has completed the application process, you will be sent an email notification, and the applicant's credit report, address history report, and instant criminal report will be available to view in the status tab of your account. The final investigative overview report will be ready to view within 6 business hours as well. If your applicant needs assistance with any portion of the online application process, one of our customer service representatives would be happy to assist them by calling 877-922-2547.